Hello, you beautiful people. So, before I even start the video, I know that a lot of you guys have Evanesha on your minds right now, especially after doing the 4.0 quest. But I'm just saying that you shouldn't get distracted by how pretty she is because our real anniversary character is just around the corner, and that is Silverwolf. For now, there's a decent amount of info that we have on her, so today, I'm mainly going to talk about literally everything that we know about Silverwolf's new form, and also make some predictions along the way. Personally, I gotta say that I'm pretty excited for both her and Evanesha, and I'll definitely make a video about Evanesha later on when we get more information on her. By the way, the limited banner for Yao Guang along with the reruns is already here, and if you're planning on spending for her, let me recommend Loot Bar to you. Personally, I have been using Loot Bar for over a year, as I use it to gift all the giveaways that I host on my channel along with the top-ups that I do on my account. They are completely safe and uses currency exchange to get you discounts on the stellar jades or shards that you were going to buy anyway. On top of this, they've got tens of thousands of 5-star reviews, and by using or clicking on my link, you can save over 25% on all of your purchases. Yep, the process to use Loot Bar is super simple. Just click the pack you want, enter your in-game UID along with the region, and your top-up is delivered within minutes. Also, new users get a 10% off coupon, and returning users can still grab a 5% or 3% off just by clicking my link, so do keep that in mind. Anyways, with the sponsor being done, let's begin without wasting any more of your time or energy. Alright, if you've been living under a rock up until now, you should know that Silverwolf is getting a special version, which you can call an SP for short, and it basically means that she's getting a totally new 5-star form, somewhat like Dan Hung Il and Dan Hung PT. I know a lot of you guys in the comment section ask me what an SP is, so I finally decided to just explain it in very simple terms. Basically, it's just a different version of a character that already exists in the game. Now, coming back to Silverwolf, we've known that she is getting an SP for a pretty decent amount of time, and she was also revealed in the first set of promotion for Plan Arcadia as well. Moving on, we further got to see her proper design in the Myriad Celestia trailer, where she just really stole the show and made it really obvious that she is definitely a main push character. Personally, I love her design a lot, so I wanted her kit and role in the story to match, and it really seems like this will be the case. Yep, the first info that I'm going to talk about it in this video will be about her place in the story. So for now, Silverwolf is currently supposed to be a really important character for the Plan Arcadia storyline, filling the role of a mastermind and likely going to be a key to the ending. Honestly, it's kind of fitting that she is going to be the mastermind considering how smart she is, even battling Screwlum on multiple occasions. Also, I'm trying to be as vague as possible whenever I talk about the story because I don't want to give any major spoilers, so you guys don't need to worry about getting spoiled at all. Anyways, speaking of the Genius Society, Silverwolf is also supposed to either join them when she gets her new form or have heavy interactions with them, but we don't have too many details on this for now. Not gonna lie, I'm definitely hoping that she has some interactions with Ruan Mei, because these interactions would be kind of funny as they're both rage baiters. Moving on from story-related stuff, let's actually talk about her kit and how her gameplay loop will look like. So, Silverwolf's SP is going to be an imaginary type character who follows the path of elation, and she's going to be released on the limited banners in patch 4.2. Originally, she was supposed to be an erudition unit, but due to certain Japan-related things, her role moved to be the main focus of Plan Arcadia and the biggest title of the Anniversary character, stealing it from Evanesha. In my opinion, her path changing to Elation is pretty understandable because she's now supposed to be the main DPS of the Elation team, and the character who you're going to build the team around. This Anniversary team was actually going to be Evanesha, Sparxie, and the Elation main character, but with Silverwolf stealing Evanesha's role, she also kind of ended up stealing her team. Now, after the changes, Sparxie is very likely to be Silverwolf's best in slot teammate due to her ability to generate a ton of punchlines. From what the sources have said, she's even been described to be as important to Silverwolf as Hyacinth is to Castorice. Yep, if you don't know, Castorice and Hyacinth literally have a perfect synergy with each other, where both of their kits synergizes together really well. Another reason to believe that Sparxie is going to synergize Silverwolf is that throughout the entirety of Sparxie's beta, they continued to increase her sub-DPS potential over and over again while also somewhat hurting her ability as a main DPS. Along with this, they also added a boss that is weak to lightning, imaginary, and fire. Dude, since we already know that the lightning weakness is for Ash Vale, you can already guess who the other two weaknesses are for, right? The elemental design for this boss reminds me of how they added ice, quantum, and physical weaknesses to Flame Reaver, just for the first 3 main pushes of Amphareus, being the Herta, Castorice, and Phynon. Next up, I would say that right now, Silverwolf herself also has a couple of interesting leaks besides her team options. First of all, she's currently leaked to have a special ultimate just like all the other main pushes in the game, but hers will be tied to Punchline as that's how you end up charging it. Honestly, just think of her ultimate as similar to Castorice ultimate, where instead of charging it by the amount of HP depleted or healed, it charges based on the amount of punchlines generated. On top of this, she's also going to be a very skill point positive DPS that converts punchlines into additional modifiers for her abilities, kind of like how Firefly uses Break Effect to make her skill damage more powerful, basically double dipping the stat for it to be twice as important. Just like Firefly, Silverwolf is likely going to do something similar to this, as punchlines pretty much make up the entire core of her kit. Lastly, let me mention about a very suspicious info which says that Silverwolf can provide energy to her teammates through some special mechanic of hers, either being to a single ally or to the entire team. We don't really know too much about this for now, but it does make sense considering everything I've spoken about so far, especially all the dual DPS stuff with Sparxie. Now, so far, I've been putting very heavy emphasis on Sparxie and punchlines, so I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering if Yao Guang is in the picture too, right? Well, I apologize because I can't really say for sure, but I don't think she will be. From literally everything I've checked, she's not included in Silverwolf's test team, and she isn't a strong punchline generator either. Personally, I think she'll be left out of the team, but still work well if you decide to use her, so if you're planning on getting Silverwolf, I would definitely prioritize Sparxie first. Finally, the last piece of information that we have on Silverwolf and her team is about Pearl. So, based on everything I know, I think she'll be the main sustain for the Elation team and, more importantly, the most crucial partner for Silverwolf. I'm saying this because we have slight confirmation that she will be Preservation, but this doesn't really matter too much as they tend to assign old paths to future Elation character and overwrite them later on. In my opinion, Pearl is probably going to be an Elation shielder that synergizes perfectly with Silverwolf, providing skill points and punchlines and maybe even other synergistic buffs. All in all, this would make Silverwolf's premium team be made up of Sparxie, Silverwolf herself, Elation NC, and Pearl. Anyways, with that, I've told you everything that we know about Silverwolf's SP for now. I genuinely hope there was something in this video that you weren't already aware of, as this video took a bit more research than usual, so hopefully you found it helpful. Also, let me know if you like this version of Silverwolf's kit and whether if you're planning to pull for her or not in patch 4.2. With that being said, I just want to say I really love y'all and I will see you in another one.